Sadiq Bey staying agile and getting past the defender.
MP outside. Back to Van Vliet. MP outside. Siakam finds MP. And stolen by Bey. Here's Ivy. Siakam pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cunningham passes to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart a screen. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Bagley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's MP. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans. About 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bagley. Got it from 16 feet. Bagley's got his second basket.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
MP sets the screen for Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 6. The Pistons leading. Van Vliet brings the double team. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Bagley the screen. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. MP with the bounce pass. Here's Barnes, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here we go, one-on-one. MP, no good. Cunningham looking it over. And the 3-ball is good.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
It's Trent on the wing. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Trent against Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Sadiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Here's Trent following the 3 by Detroit. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. To the paint. Stewart kicks to Bey. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred VanVleet as my
What's up,
point
Logan?
guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Covered by VanVleet. Bagley against Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical
I didn't upgrade me yet, Nick.
stifle shooters.
Now, here's Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the shot goes down. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Bagley with the ball. Here's Bay. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates
For the Pistons. Noel's checked in for Stewart. Robert Covington comes in for Marvin Bagley. Alec Burks checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cade Cunningham. Then for the Raptors, Anunoby, he's checked in for Barnes. Porter comes
Thank
in
you.
for Gary Trent.
It is Detroit.
And
Detroit's
Trent
kind of
in
ass.
for Fred VanVleet. It's Covington on the wing. Burks kicks to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Flynn. The shot by Ivy, no good.
it's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pass to Siakam.
That was almost bad.
And the assist goes to MP. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, her annoying.
This is the kind of
I don't know.
start they were hoping for.
He sometimes does stupid shit.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Ivy. Trying to end the drought. And
Come on, man.
Caldwell gets the basket.
And part of an overall effort for
Need some help there.
for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Now, here's MP. 32 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trailed by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Covington. Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Flynn. Offensive rebound. Covington, a screen on Anunoby. Burks can't get it to go.
He's alright. You can ask Nick. He's in the chat. I really followed the NBA.
Back to Flynn. To the middle. Got a piece of Burks with the steal.
That's stupid.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. MP passes to Siakam. Now, here's MP. D right on him. Clock at 6. Anunoby with the screen for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Now, Anunoby following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. MP passes to Flynn. Back to MP. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Pistons trail by
How the
5.
frick did I miss that, bro? It's not even funny.
Caldwell-Pope drains the three-pointer.
What the?
He's got 5 points so far.
Pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
The drive by MP. No can do. Misses for the 6-2.
My team is not really getting open for me.
The pass to Ivy. Caldwell Pope with the screen on.
Oh no.
Here's Ivy. That one wide left.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
MP deciding to go to the inside.
See that? Oh my.
Rebound. Last time they came
I'm missing these, bro. Not even funny.
Fell to the Raptors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's Ivy. Deep. A good close contest so far as we finish the first one.
Your Pistons, 25. The Raptors, 27. Give us a round of applause for your Pistons.
Well, sometimes I play out, folks. What's up, Zach? Yeah, that's what I was probably gonna upgrade. We're losing to the Pistons.
Covington's checked in for Bagley. Caldwell Pope comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Ivy's subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, I'll probably upgrade those. My three's alright.
Achua, he's checked in for Barnes.
Defense is
comes in for OG
getting there.
MP's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. and Trent subbed in for Jackson.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to
Oh, well, nice pass.
consistency from there.
Ivy is out there.
Really nothing much.
Then there's Isaiah
You.
Stewart. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Burks at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Ivy dishes to Covington, takes a 3. Headshot off. Raptors trail by 6. MP sets the screen for Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Van Vliet's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Detroit's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. And here's Burks. An 11-point lead for him in the win against Orlando. And the
That was terrible.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
The Raptors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Boucher passes to MP. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 23 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Yeah, I know.
MP
Back.
against Burks.
Oh, that's some terrible defense.
Burks has got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
MP passes to Trent. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the
I do
pass
sometimes.
nicely.
Gary Trent Jr. with great
I
awareness.
know Nick does.
Finding a guy with a better shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans lit up the floor. He finished with 32 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Great on fire. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
The screen shaking, man. Asian shine.
Smashed up against him. Certainly was.
Oh,
What
there
I
we
like
go.
is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Detroit making a switch. Noel's checked in. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars. And
I just
tend
got
to
my
make it
ass
very
blocked.
difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And Noel kicks to Covington. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Covington's got his second bucket of the game to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end. Taking shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
Drop in.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked. Job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Pistons leading by 8. Passes to Ivan. Feeds it to Noel. And Noel throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now here's Flynn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Misses the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Ivy, defended by Trent. Ivy with the bucket, and it's a 12-point Piston lead.
And just so physically gifted, Ivory just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Flynn. And they recover it. MP passes to Boucher. Flynn with it. Toronto working the ball around now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Boucher.
This is just excellent timing by Chris Boucher. He grabs the pass and flushes it.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Covington. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Ivy. Caldwell Pope right side. Pass to Burks for the 3. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. MP finds Trent. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Ivy. The Raptors getting the bucket. Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
MP outside. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 30.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Now here's Ivy. Not a lot of room.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
On the wing, MP. Burks covering, and the rejection by Noel.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
MP passes to Siakam. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Detroit Pistons.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man.
Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race.
Hard not to love what you've seen from Paolo Banchero. Versatile offensive threat. He has good agility and handles for his size.
And as his confidence continues to grow, he becomes more dangerous. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish
See you, man.
approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. MP is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in at the center position. Well, Greg, we see it every year.
Second personal foul.
Hard, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Ivy passes to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. Yes, that goes in. Ivy's got his second bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Bagley after the made shot from MP. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. MP against Bay. Back to Bagley. On the three off target. And there's the pass to Ivy. Now Bay. He's got 15. Tries again. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. MP, no good. Detroit leading by 7. And it's Bagley in the corner. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Back to Barnes. And Vliet on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Now Bagley, defended by Trent. Bagley kicks to Bay. No good on the triple.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
And the dunk by MP.
The youngster Scotty Barnes has great vision.
Now here's Ivy. Covered by Van Vliet. It's good. 6 points for Jaden Ivey. Well, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Captain. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From the arc, knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet finds MP. That ball's great assist by Van Vliet. He's checked in for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gary Trent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team. success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 6. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Ivy. Shoots over Van Fleet. Ivy with the bucket. He's got 8.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Over Ivy. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Here's Bay. Rebound by the Raptors. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Detroit leading by 3. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 8. Pass to Bay. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Bay's got 18 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Anunoby passes to MP. Down low, and stolen by Bay. Cunningham on the wing. Another 3 for Detroit.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 9. And the dunk by MP.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
MP dishes to Barnes. Here's MP. Second chance shot. Van Vliet passes to MP. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit leading by 14. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Cunningham is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Stewart in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Boucher with the steal. A 3 from MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. MP's got 47 points. Cunningham up top, defended by Trent. Stewart against Siakam. Caldwell-Pope outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. Casey.
Good whistle. Good whistle. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope taking
Coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
MP kicks to Siakam. Pass to Boucher. Siakam against Cunningham. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Siakam.
And for a big man, Siakam handles it well, playing with confidence in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Cunningham for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Bagley against MP. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Bay. Cunningham finds Bay. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Siakam passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Boucher with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And the Pistons with possession here after the Raptors pick up two. Bagley with a screen on Trent. Here's Cunningham. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Trent against Caldwell Pope. It's Trent on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the pass to Cunningham. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by MP. Caldwell Pope passes to Cunningham. Back to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Trent. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, the length of Cunningham. A real advantage on both ends of the floor.
Bay, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Boucher. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. MP sets the screen for Barnes. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. MP's got 54 points. Pass to Bagley. Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside Bagley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bagley's got 19 points. Here's MP. And again.
And this game.
Phenomenal an offensive onslaught. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. And the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And And there's another one for the Pistons.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
MP, no good. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham with it. And the call on the shot.
No, don't let him get away with that. Clear foul. Great call.
Keep going inside. Good things will happen.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, is efficiency.
Now, here's MP. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. Cunningham for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team.
Shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around. And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from MP. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Barnes.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet outside. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Van Vliet. Ivy passes to Bay. And here's Ivy. Covered by Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. There's Bay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. To Cunningham. There's Bay. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
The Pistons leading. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And here's Barnes for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half. Trent against Cunningham. He kicks to Ivy. To the right side. There's Bay. Kept alive. And Stewart gets it to go.
Isaiah Stewart's confidence has to be off the chain. He knows he can drain big shots.
MP finds Trent. And Siakam has it in the corner. To take the lead. Trent can't hit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. He takes it in. Left block shot on the way. Good defense by MP. Toronto trailing. And Vliet on the wing. Back to MP. Lays it up off the glass. 63 points for MP.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
They double him with Siakam.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time call. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Alec Burks checked in for Bay. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's MP, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Trent finds MP. Back to Trent. For three, Van Vliet buries it from outside.
Timeout.
Fearless at the finish, Fred.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham against Trent. Pass to Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be...
Third personal foul.
Ferocity.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul.
Foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That makes it a three-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
We're going to prolong.
First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Toronto. Van Vliet. Fred. Van Vliet. 2 shots.
He can come through at this moment.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. From deep three-point range, no good there. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.